welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Cheers. It's Friday and oh my god, so much crap. Here we are though. We are going to break down how to find profitable products to resell on Amazon and Walmart. These are about 6 of my best tips to get you started, and then I'm going to deep dive into a research tool I use for my business, and they just came out with a free extension. I'm excited to show you. You can download it. There's a link below. Let's get into it. After ungating on Amazon, one of the biggest hurdles for new sellers is to figure out a good process for research. And I think the biggest issue is new sellers for Walmart or Amazon will get in and spend like an hour a week researching products, or even less time, or maybe they'll just walk around the store once and then they'll message me and say, I suck at this. And if you're looking at a wholesale catalog or you are going the online retail arbitrage route, it takes time. If you are not committing to creating a process for research, you will not succeed. You have to, and it starts really ugly because you spend 2 hours at a computer and you walk away with not much. But that's how we all start, and we refine the process and get better. But if you do not commit to starting and sucking, you will never get better. Pass the offering plate, okay? That is the first step. And don't research for 2 hours and then message me, you can't find anything, you suck, you're not doing this. I made it look so easy. Like, text your mom, okay? It takes committed effort. I will say the main thing I do in my reseller journey business is sit at a computer and go through sheets and sheets and lines of product. There's really no way around it unless you're gonna hire a VA and train them to do it for you. I wanna give you some actionable steps you can take away from this conversation that will help at least point you in the right direction. But I wanted to lay a groundwork of it's ugly and slow and boring at first, and it takes committed, consistent time, like a couple hours a night at a computer, figuring out your niche, figuring out your category, figuring out how you want to research, and actually researching. And if you can't do that, step 1, I got bad news. It doesn't get any easier. Obvious questions I get on social media is how do you find good products? And you're seeing little like 4-second snips of years and years and years of selling. So I can see how that looks like I'm amazing, I can fill a cart quickly. But I do feel like what happens is most sellers get in, it sucks, it's difficult, and then they stop after like 3 to 6 months, and that's it. And they don't ever go through a selling cycle. And once you hit selling for about a year, you've gone through the seasons and you really start to get an idea of what products we're selling consistently at this time versus this time, and when you should start shopping for this stuff, and when products are available at stores like Walmart and Target. That all starts to form a good process for you. Really, before that year though, you are using some research tools, you're using community, and you're really blindly going through the first year, and that's just how it is. That's like the price of entry. I would say all sellers on Amazon are using research tools, and number 1, we're using Keepa. I've talked about Keepa a lot. It's about $17 a month. This is going to show you price charts, data history, the brands that have been selling on it. You can set alerts. You can do a lot within Keepa. But I think that is a foundational tool to start your selling journey, because that is really going to help you get the best information to make good buying decisions. Otherwise, you're not seeing what has the price on this listing done for the past 3 months or 6 months or year, or what, like, back to school season is coming up. What did Crayola 2-pack do last year in August? So what could I potentially see it doing this year in August? It's really, you can't make those decisions without a price history chart like Keepa gives you. You're really just guessing on what you see available on Amazon. And I also want to add, using Amazon as a research tool is also great. I don't think I talk enough about that, and it's free. You already have Amazon on your phone. You have the app already downloaded on your phone. I look at every listing on Amazon, and I can get a good amount of information just looking on at that listing. I can see the prices of different sellers. I can see how many sellers are on the listing. I can look through the product description and reviews. So you can get a general idea just looking at the listing, but obviously forecasting sales, seeing past sales, you can't do that just looking at the listing. So many good ways to start your research, and there are leads lists, and they are going in a store, and there's just pulling up like walmart.com on your computer. I think for me, it's probably a combination of all of those. When I go to the store, I take pictures of anything that sticks out. So in the evening when I am sitting down at a computer, I never remember what I see in the store. I can focus on the pictures I found from the day and start reviewing those based on Amazon and Keep It and all that stuff. I think leads lists are probably my least favorite option unless you're using them in a specific way. For instance, in the Crazy Flippin' Mom community, we've been around for 3 years, and every month we have leads and lists. I think going through those, like say pulling last year August and pulling what were people selling last year, that could be really helpful to get an idea of price point. And we definitely share in those leads lists, this sold out for me instantly. So seeing based on other sellers' experience, that can be helpful. But just subscribing to an online leads list, I don't think is going to be the most helpful unless you can see who's creating those leads. Are they limited to a certain amount of people? Like, are they Walmart leads? Do you have to have online wholesale accounts somewhere? I do feel like whenever I would get a leads list back in the day, it would be product that was immediately oversaturated with sellers. The products were hard to find. It was minimal return. They just weren't great. Or it was products I could never find. So I think if you want to get a leads list, really searching one that would be helpful to your style of selling would be the best bet. Typically though, like last night I was researching and I was using SmartScout. I was looking through, and I'm going to show you what that looks like, but I was looking through the research product finders there and then filtering out to my specific brands. I was able to filter out brands like generic, brands that I don't want to sell, and really focus in on products that could be profitable for me. You can really set yourself up in the best way by joining a community, doing some sort of mentorship, one-on-one calls. Like, you will position yourself to have more education, but bottom line, even if you're in my community, it just takes a little bit of time. All right, this is the SmartScout dashboard, and I am just going to give you an overview of the things that I like to do here, what it looks like, and they do have a free product that just came out, so I'm also going to show you that. But let's look at a couple things that I think are really fun. I would say everyone's first stop, the seller map. So this is going to show you all of the sellers around you, and you can filter out all sorts of things like top 100 sellers. Let's go Memphis. Where is that here? So this can be really interesting to see who is around me and what are they doing. And it will show you here the purple rings are resellers. I want to go in, but I'm afraid. Okay. The purple rings are resellers. The yellow is going to be private label. Ooh! Staples. I want to show you the traffic graph too. I think this is really cool. It's fun to play around with. Okay, so first off, before you do anything else, and you can search, let's do pool toys. Before you do anything else, just come see these awesome graphs. I think I'm a little bit distracted. I get distracted easily, and so this is something I love to just come and see. I like this pretty graph. Who's selling around me? Who are the private label sellers? Who are some resellers? Do I know them? Can I get in their business? Oodles of noodles. Okay, so let's look at another popping topics. This is another one. These are really tools that you can pop into quickly and grab some information. They're fun, change things up. I'm going to show you an actual product finder soon, but I do like this. You can look at what topics are people searching on Amazon? I did look through this last night and I got some really good ideas actually for Walmart, mind you. Because I think you see, okay, what are people searching for on Amazon right now? Let's just check out what people are then buying on Walmart. Is the product available on Walmart? Is there potential for me to make a listing or a bundle over there? And the answer to all that is yes, yes, yes. Athlete's foot spray really stuck out to me because I know from my past experience, I've sold a lot of athlete's foot spray. You know what's funny is breast enhancement cream is funny. You know what's funny is that I know so much information about the most random products. Let's see, splash pads, ingrown toenail treatments. You can see there is a lot here. SmartScout is a great tool for wholesale. There are some amazing tools within SmartScout that can really help level up your reselling game. I am going to do products and we are going to filter these out. And you know, I had one of the guys from SmartScout, Michael, on a call this morning, and it's nice to hear them talk about their own product because you miss things. One thing I didn't know is you can move the columns around. I love that. And was it over here? Yeah, you can pop the column dashboard basically out and add and remove things that you don't need. So you can remove just like it doesn't really see a lot of out of stock products. Just get rid of the column if you want. We're going to filter this out and I am going to look for, sorry, my kids are home. It's probably my husband actually. Let's do some grocery and the max rank is going to be 60,000. Let's do max 15 sellers and buy box price minimum of $12. Okay. Let's just start here. So we have the brands. Something that I enjoy is coming over to number of sellers. Nice. Maybe we want to up the number of sellers so we're not just getting maybe Amazon. Estimated monthly units sold. I really like some of these bigger features that you don't find in other tools right off the bat, because as retail arbitrage sellers, we're usually thinking in quantities of hundreds, maybe even less, hundreds, thousands, but not hundreds of thousands. But it's really cool to see the scope, the monthly scope of some of these listings, and I think it puts in a little bit of perspective when you are buying 20 and you're like, how safe is this to invest? Estimated monthly revenue is here, launch date, total ratings count, number of FBA sellers. Interesting. Product page score. I'm going to talk more about the product page score too. Oh, baby. What is this? Ooh. No, I don't want to sell that. When I talk about sitting down for a couple hours at evening and researching fine products, this is what I'm doing. And I'm like, I'm way closer to the screen. I'm like this. Scrolling through thousands of products to find a couple good listings to pay my bills. I think you could probably spend all of your time there just looking for interesting new products to sell. They have a sales estimator. Yes. What else do we do? You have a UPC. I think I showed you some of my favorite tools here. Now, I want to show you their new extension. What should we look up? I was just looking up cat treats today. That's what were those called? Temptations. Yeah, see that? Temptations, cat treats. Which one was I looking for? SmartScout just came out with this new seller tool, and this is free. You can go and download this, and it will run. If you switch the pages, it's going to still run. I love that. and it's going to show you, let's start at the top. It's going to gather all the information and put it into one nice place. Like I said, it's free. And you know how much I ride for a free calculator? Trying to break down my fees. But it does a little bit more than that. You see this opportunity score. It's basically grading the listing and showing you based on estimated sales, Amazon presence, sales, rank drops, out of stock, price stability. It creates this score and it grades a listing. Extension is going to connect to your Amazon seller store, so it's going to quickly show you if you're eligible to sell it. It's going to break down your margin and your profit, and it's going to show you, let's see, there's some advanced features. Days to stock out, estimated revenue, initial investment. Where did I put in how many? Units purchased 68. I really like how you can, obviously I have a lot of seller tools. I have RevSeller here, I have Keepa, I have Inventory Lab. Okay, I have a lab. I really like, number one, that this is running on my screen, and so I can quickly throw it over. Also, RevSeller has not been the most accurate with fees for me, and I can't put in, like I have this many units. They just did this. And I don't think I said this to these guys, so bravo, thank you for creating this form. I feel like you did this for me. Then, hold up, we're not done yet. The brand analysis. 40-day revenue of this listing, average selling price, the brand score, the average FBA sellers. Amazon in stock rate is pretty high. So that's something to watch if you're doing something like this. But not only that, is it's going to show you similar listings. This is what leads should do. This is what research should do. You start one place, and then you spend the next 2 hours diving deeper into that niche, into that category, into that brand, and really dissecting everything. And SmartScout just made that a whole lot easier, providing you the information here. And so you can take a lead that maybe you found in the community, or you found online, or you just saw in a store, and then start breaking down all of the products. Let's filter those products out again and look for something really specific that meets your needs. I really appreciate this part. I would say the snapshot, the advanced features here, and the breakdown of my prices. There's a link right below. Go download it for free, add it to your browser. If you are a new seller wondering, where do I start, and you don't want to invest right now and you just want to check it out and see what you're looking at, this is what you should do. Go make a SmartScout account, download this extension, and next time you're looking for products on Amazon, this will be rolling and you can kind of get an idea if you bought this product at your local Walmart, for instance, or your local Menards or Target, wherever you shop. Put in the price and see what kind of return you would get. A good way to start. Go download the SmartScout extension now. The link is below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite feature is on SmartScout, because I'm always looking to use this tool and refine it to my online arbitrage, retail arbitrage method. So if you have any secrets, I would love to hear them. Thanks for watching. Have a great one. Bye.